My name is Amy Chastik, and I am the Director of Career Services here at Herzing University Online. I'm making this video today to talk to you a little bit about your proctor and your internship-externship process. I know it's a very daunting task when you've been tasked with finding your own proctor or your own externship site. And when you enrolled, you were given the information from admissions as to what is needed, but I just wanted to review it a little bit with you, give you some helpful hints that will aid you in your search for a proctor and or externship site. From here on out, I'm just going to call it a proctor just to make things easy. As you're out looking for a proctor, it's very important to arm yourself with the right materials. The fact sheet for facilities is located in the HCNet MA Resource Center, and it's also located in your mentor group. First, let's define who a proctor is. A proctor is a qualified professional that is going to be able to take the skills that you've learned in class and check off that you can competently do them. For instance, you need to have a registered nurse, physician, a certified medical assistant. Look to see that you can properly do a blood pressure read. You can do phlebotomy on your little skin patch that we've given you. You need to make sure that they are capable of showing you how to do the EKG and testing your ability to do that EKG and then signing off on it. They're not there to teach you. They're merely there to sign off on the fact that you can competently do these tasks to the level that is expected from someone who has your education. When you go out to your proctor sites, it's very important to arm yourself with the right information. The first thing you'll need is the fact sheets for facilities. This has all the information that a proctor is going to need on what's required and who it's required from. This also has Herzing's contact information, so if they need any questions answered or they have some concerns, they can call the appropriate person and get some answers from Herzing. If you find that a proctor is hesitant, just ask them if you can leave this sheet with them, and then you can follow up with them in a couple of weeks or days. Another important thing to bring with you as you visit proctors is your resume. I know that many of you probably don't have a resume created yet, and that's why we created one for you. You'll find it in the HCNet Resource Center and also in your Team Mentor Forum. This resume has blank areas for you to fill in your name and address, lists all the competencies that you've learned throughout your program, and then has space for you to fill in your previous job experience. It serves as a document to show a facility what you've learned during the course of your program and a little bit about who you are and what your objective is in obtaining a proctor site. Now I'm going to give you an example of how to call a potential site. Cold calling is the #1 way to get your foot in the door, and I know it's very intimidating for most of you, but as you go along, after you've called a couple facilities, it gets easier and easier. And remember, the worst that can happen is they say no. The best thing that can happen is say, sure, come on in, we'd like to talk to you. When you're calling facilities, it's important to have the information in front of you. Again, the fact sheet for facilities is a great document that shares information that and also will allow you to read right off of it, giving them the information from questions that they might be asking you. Additionally, the list of competencies that is available in HCNet will also give them an idea of what exact competencies you're looking for to have them sign off on. Remember that proctor sites are paid for their time and effort. It's relatively simple for them to observe you doing a competency and sign off for them. They will receive $200 for each lab component for a total of $400 for observing you and signing off as your proctor. This makes it a little easier to secure a site as there's something in it for them in addition to helping a new student. So now I'm going to give you an example of how to call a proctor site. Pick up the phone and put a smile on your face. It's very important to have that smile on your face because your voice will come across as happy, outgoing, upbeat, and friendly. Put a frown on your face and you're going to sound like Debbie Downer. Dun, dun, dun. So smile, big and bright, dial your number. Remember, the person that you get on the phone initially will probably be the secretary or receptionist, but they are the key to getting you in to the person you need to talk to. So be extra friendly and be very polite. Hi, I'd like to talk to your hiring manager or your office manager. My name is Amy Chastik, and I am a student at Herzing University in the Medical Assisting program. Okay, will they be available later this afternoon? Great. Yes, I would like to leave a message. Can you two provide me with your fax number? And I'd like to fax over some information prior to having them call me back. Awesome. And what is their fax number? Great. And what is the name of the person that you're going to transfer me to? Awesome. Thank you so much. Yep, you have a great day. Hi Mary, my name is Amy Chastik. I am a student at Herzing University, and I am in the medical assisting program. I am in need of a proctor to check off the competencies from the materials that I've learned, and I'm looking for a facility that can help me out. My proctor needs to be a registered nurse, a physician, a certified medical assistant, someone who's licensed that can verify that I know how to do the basic things that MAs do, like blood pressure readings, phlebotomy, EKGs, patient care, customer service, those types of things. I'm faxing over some information to you, and I will hope to receive a phone call from you to explore this opportunity. If you could kindly call me back, my phone number is 866-508-0748. Again, that's Amy Chastik at 866-506-0748. Thank you so much, and have yourself a great day. It's that easy. And if you make a blub or a flub or a screw up, big deal. Everybody talks a little different. Everybody has little characters in their voice. And as you can tell right now, we're shooting this straight on. I'm not worried about making mistakes, because you can't worry about making mistakes. Just start talking to them and let them know what you need, what's required, and that you're seeking help. Almost everyone in the healthcare field at one point in time has had to do some sort of clinical internship or on-site evaluation. So they understand, they're eager to have new people join the healthcare field, and they're usually willing to help. But remember, it's all in the presentation. You need to present yourself professionally, friendly, and not be afraid to talk. Now, in an instance like this, where you are going to send the fax sheet for facilities to them via fax, also include your resume and a cover letter. Make sure that your cover letter introduces yourself to them, makes them aware of what you're looking for, and points out your strengths and your skills. This will be a great introduction for this facility to learn a little bit more about who you are and what you're looking for.